vowels, short vowels, short vowels. A, ah.
And now, a tuneful song. Some numbers are big, some numbers are small, some numbers are big. You like this one? You can sing along. Some numbers are small, some numbers are bigger than others, and math books make you put them together, or put them in order, or order from least to greatest. Okay, that was terrible, but that's what you get. The Sultan's making fun of me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to my dog, Casey, the math-doing dog. She's very sweet, but today she went to the bathroom on the rug, and we're going to have to talk about that for science. Okay, so let's think about greater than or less than or equal to. You'll remember there are some symbols involved in this. You must be able to read the symbols. This symbol means less than. It always means less than. This symbol is less than. This symbol always means greater than. It always does. If anything, you can think of this as like a L that somebody wrote badly, and that's less than. This is greater than. This is equal to. This is not equal to. All right? So, we're going to use these symbols to show that we know which number is the biggest, which number is the greatest. I don't mean the biggest in size. Which number is the greatest value, the farthest away from zero. Observe these two numbers. When we compare numbers, I like to think about going head to head, like a baseball game. Head to head. It's a sudden death contest. Head to head. Or sudden victory, as they call it today. So, if we go head to head, we start at the highest place value. It's 800 to 800. So far, it's a tie between these two numbers. It's a tie. 40 to 30. He wins. He is greater than he is, or she is. She's greater than he is. So far, so good? So, let's try it again with a different set of numbers. All right, here are your two numbers, and we're trying to determine greater than, less than, or equal to. What's their relationship? Well, start head to heading from the highest place value. The thousandths place. He wins 4 to 3. He already won. That was a really quick one. But what if the number was like this? What would you do then? You look at the highest place value. It's 4,000 and 4,000. So far it's a tie. And then it's 6 to 8. Oh, he won. This number is less than that number. Get the idea? So you just go head to head. It's not that complicated. You might say, but Mr. Venner, what if the number's really, really big? And I'd say, how about that? So, again, head to head. 642 million, 642 million, 681,000, 681,000. See, I'm just comparing them, like looking at them. 400, 400, 010, 010, 6 ones, 9 1. Oh! Right there. That's the victory spot. That's the official math term. The victory spot. You'll be taking an SOL someday and they'll say, where was the victory spot where this number became greater than that? They won't really do that. That's just me making stuff up. But anyway, that's the place where it happened. So if you think of this as like a baseball game, 6-6, and then they got 4 more runs, so it was 10 and 12. So the score kept being the same every inning. Both teams scored the same, and then in the last inning, this team scored 6, and that team scored 9, and they won. Get it? Sometimes you have to put numbers in order from least to greatest, or from greatest to least. The important part is to read that carefully, because they try to fool you. I don't know how, but they try. Anyway, read it carefully. If it says least to greatest, that means the smallest number first, and then bigger and bigger and bigger. If it says greatest to least, put the biggest number first, and then the next, and the next, and the next. In these cases, they'll often do something like this. They'll have a number like 8. They'll have a number like 33. And they'll have a number like 962,486,201. In this case, if somebody said, put those numbers in order from least to greatest, well, you look head to head. Which one of these numbers is the smallest? Which one's the biggest? Which one goes in the middle? So least to greatest would be 8, 33, and 962,486,201. Sometimes they make things a little trickier for you by having the numbers be very close. For instance, like this. Now, what if somebody said, put those numbers in order from greatest to least? Greatest to least. Then we're looking head to head, which number's the greatest? These guys are tied. This guy's won already, right? That's his victory point. So he's the greatest, so I put him first, and then I cross him out like that. And now I've got these two numbers, and I got to do the same thing. Who's greater? Who's greater? This one has a shiny aura about it, but that does not make it greater. We do not care about that stuff. This one's got beautiful purple hair, but that does not make it greater. We don't care about that stuff. What we care about is what's on the inside. In this case, this is 462, and this is 464. 400, they're tied. 60, 60, they're tied. 2, 4, he won. So, 464 is coming next, and we cross him out, and then we have 462 last. The key to these kind of problems is check your work. If it says greatest to least, the biggest number should be the biggest. It is, right? And then he should be bigger than that one there. I always use he and she for numbers. I don't know why.